Evening students, welcome back to my channel again, the Unforced English 721. Today's chapter is finite and non-finite verb. As we have finished verb in previous video, and the verb is a vast chapter and we have to do part by part. Now a little bit we have to discuss a part of verb, that is finite verb and non-finite verb. Let's start. We live in India. The dog wagged its tail. She opened the door. The highlighted verbs are the main verbs. In these sentences, each of the verbs has a subject. Highlighted verb means live, wagged and opened. He lived in India. He live in India. Live is the finite verb. Wagged, the dog wagged its tail. Wagged is the finite verb. And she opened the door. Opened is the finite verb. So we can say a verb that has a subject and exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called finite verb. Now come to the next one, that is non-finite verb. Let's see the examples. Mother was watching television. Here watching is a non-finite verb. I have won the match. Won is a non-finite verb. Swimming is the best exercise. Here swimming also non-finite verb. So the highlighted words do not have a subject. They do not change their form according to the tense and number like finite verb. So a verb that neither has a subject nor exhibits tense and number in a sentence is called non-finite verb. Now we have to discuss, that is non-finite verb. Non-finite verb are three kinds. What is that? The infinitive, the participle and the gerund. Okay, let's see the first one. Infinitive. There are several different uses of the infinitive. They can be used alongside verbs as a noun, phrase or in a question. You already know that he will fail to complete the task. Here to complete is a infinitive. So the infinitive form of a verb is the verb in its basic form. We can see another example also. The cricketer liked to play fair. Here to play is a infinitive. The patient is too weak to walk. To walk is a infinitive. The team hopes to win the championship. We can say to win is a infinitive. The children have come to see the exhibition. Here to see is also a infinitive. So we have to go to the next part of the non-finite verb, that is participle. A participle is a form of a verb that is used in a sentence to modify a noun or verb. And participles are of two kinds, present participle and past participle. Present participles end in ing, while past participles end in ed, d, t, en or n. Notice I am telling again, present participles end in ing, okay, while past participles end in ed, d, t, en or n. Participles can be used as adjectives or in participle phrases. We see the example written there. Present participle example is there. The man sitting over there is my uncle. Here sitting is a present participle, while the chicken eaten by the children was contaminated. Here eaten is a past participle. We can see another example also. Waiting outside in the rain, Unnati felt very annoyed. Here waiting outside in the rain is a participle phrase. We can see the next examples. I don't write all the examples here, so I am telling slowly. Picking up a piece of bread, the pigeon flew to the roof. Here picking up a piece of bread is a participle phrase. Next example I am telling you. I fed a starving puppy. Here starving is a participle used as a adjectives. He came out of a broken window. Here broken is used as a participle as adjectives. Which type of window? Broken window. So it is using as an adjective but participle. And the next one, Rehana was preparing dinner when I reached. Here preparing also a participle forming the continuous tense. I hope students that you understand participles. Now come to the gerund. Gerunds all end in ing. Be careful about that. Gerunds act like nouns and can serve as subjects or objects of sentence. Let's see the examples. I like swimming. Here swimming is a gerund. We can see another example also. Walking is a good exercise. Walking also a gerund. Painting is his hobby. Painting also used as a gerund. The students were tired of writing. Here writing also a gerund. Now then we can conclude that verbs which have the past or the present form are called finite verb, and verbs in any other form ing, ed or infinitive are called non-finite verbs. So verbs with tense are finite and verbs without tense are non-finite. Let's see the examples. David plays the piano. Here plays is a finite verb. My sister spoke French. Spoke also a finite verb. Leaving home can be very traumatic. Here leaving is a non-finite verb. Leave immediately when you are asked to do so. Here asked also a non-finite verb. To make it clear, we can see some another example also. My little brother wants to be an actor. Here wants is a finite verb while to be is a non-finite verb. Next example, she worked hard to pass the test. Here worked also a finite verb and to pass is a non-finite verb. I couldn't solve the problem. Number 3. Couldn't solve is a finite verb. Number 4. The doctor is attending to the injured people. Here is attending is a finite verb. The dog wagged its tail to show its happiness. Here wagged is a finite verb while to show is a non-finite verb. So students, I hope the finite and the non-finite verb clear to you, and if this video is helpful to understand the finite and non-finite verb, then give me a like and subscribe my channel. Next video, we again meet in the next video. Before that, bye bye and good night.